of the pass to Lowry. Back to Love. Stoudemire setting the pick for Love. Off the screen. Shot by Gordon, wide open. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Holiday. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so we conclude the first. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Kenneth Faried. Allen is out there with Holiday. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Lopez in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
That's good. Lopez has got 8 points.
Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start.
Whoa! Goodness. Woo. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Allen against Stevenson. Space the pass to Portis.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Toronto leading by 17. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. He dishes it to Gay. Out left to the wing. Faried setting the pick for Holiday. Raptors get it back. Screen by Faried. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And the shot no good. A bit short.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
The dish to Lopez. From about 19 feet, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Brooks outside. Shot from 16. And that misses badly. Air ball. Toronto leading by 16. And no question, GA, Rudy Gay is one of those guys who has always put up great numbers, but in 9 seasons he's been in the league, only one playoff. Only one. Count them, one. Back in 2012.
Yeah, but what if he was still in Memphis, though, Kevin? I mean, that's one of it. Sometimes it's not always your fault that you're not getting there.
True.
You got to play on a good enough team, and he hasn't up to this point. So, yeah, he's had his moments of inconsistency and will disappear at times. So there's some shared blame there as to why he hasn't been more consistent when it comes to the postseason.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And some changes here for the 76ers. Roten dishes to Evans. Up top, Roten. Parsons with the rebound.
And, you know, back to Rudy Gay, he's a tremendous all-around talent. Physically, instinctively, skill-wise, he's got it all. Except that consistent winning touch, that remains to be completed. Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Roten kicks to Korver. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Korver's got his second basket of the night.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And thinking more about Rudy Gay, one key number I look at from last season, his assists. By far the most in his career, and that didn't translate into a ton of wins, but it very well could have been the next step toward getting those wins.
Noah kicks to Ross. Pass to Korver. Off the pick. Tries again. Ross with it. Lowry picks him up. Ross against Lowry. The second chance effort. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Raptors?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Back to Love. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And the 76ers call time here. Well, guys, what a nice surprise Tony Roten was last season, especially effective taking over at the point, Clark, with Michael Carter-Williams gone.
Yeah, Roten put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the defensive end as well. He's one of the few talents on the Sixers roster that hadn't been traded away.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Spates comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Brooks in for Kyle Lowry. Brooks outside. Parsons for three to stop the drought. Love with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
For three.
Love's got 9. Toronto leading by 22. Here's Roten. Kicks it to Noah. Stolen by Gordon. Goes up. The 3 quarters of play. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Toronto's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Chandler Parsons out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Brooks. And it's Spates in at the center. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Golden State.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Noah the screen. Holiday the pass to Gay.
And one thing we know is that across the board in the NBA, attendance is up all over. Franchise values are also at an all-time high. Overseas, the game continues to grow as well.
And the media deal in play says a lot about the popularity. It's not just broadcast. Fans are showing up as well.
Sellouts were at a record 700 last season, Kevin. The previous record was 676, almost 22 million regular season fans. That's a big number.
The Raptors making a switch here. Faried is checked in. Raptors leading by 22. Gay outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Tony Allen's checked in for Kyle Korver. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against Dallas. The drive by Brooks.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The first one falls.
Aaron Brooks taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Holiday. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA, but parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference, it seems. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately now has achieved.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. That's good. 10 points for Brook Lopez. And here's Gordon from outside. The rebound by Holiday.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Gay. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Nobody near Parsons. That falls. Great assist by Love.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Stoudemire comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Aaron Brooks. Watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot. Tremendous touch, back to the basket moves, facing up, makes free throws. Good offensive rebounder, capable passer. He just makes things happen.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Evans, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Terrence Ross comes in for Rudy Gay. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Allen. And Roten subbed in for Drew Holiday. Roten dishes to Ross. It's stolen by Lowry. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
And talking about Lopez, he does clean the glass on the offensive end. He was 12th in offensive rebounds last year. However, he was 44th in defensive rebounds. That's one important area he definitely has to work on. And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Kyle Lowry.
And Lowry gets